Program, we like to put the spotlight on the farm women's group Common Ground.
Common Ground is a group of farm women who want to be a resource for consumers who want to know more about how their food is grown. So joining us today is Rene Blauhorn, and nice to see you.
Nice to see you guys again too.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Morning.
Yeah. So you have a great story to tell about understanding life on the farm. Because I know you are originally from Omaha, is that right?
That's right.
And you married a farmer, and now you live near Palmer, which is about 30 minutes from Grand Island, right?
Correct,
Okay.
yes.
So how has that adjustment been?
Oh, it's been a crazy adjustment. I've been out in Palmer for about 2 years now,
Wow.
and there's not as much traffic, and it's a lot smaller than Omaha, and I've had to learn a lot. I had a lot of misconceptions about farms and farmers that I'm now realizing were wrong and learning the truth about those.
You probably never thought you would marry a farmer, did you?
Well, no, I always kind of knew.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Growing up in Omaha, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I know we have some pictures to share, and you also you wrote a blog about some of the things you've taken away from your experience. And as we look at the pictures, you can reference those, but also tell us what are some of the things that you did take away from moving to Palmer, in the Palmer area.
So you're right, I did write a blog, and that's on CommonGround.com, and you can also check it out on Common Ground's Facebook page. It's about the top 4 things that I learned moving from Omaha to Palmer. One of the first things is I didn't realize that my husband's work schedule was going to be so sporadic. He's working nights, he's working early mornings, he's working all day, and weekends, holidays. You know, it doesn't stop, and that's something I didn't realize when we got married would happen. For instance, when we go on vacation, we have to go during the colder months of the year, because that's his slow time, so that's when we get to go.
I know we always would go, was it end of July, kind of when my dad had a break. So yeah, you have to work around their schedule. I know another funny thing you said you learned was that cornfields aren't just for corn on the cob.
Yeah, they're not. I thought growing up, seeing all those cornfields around Nebraska, that it was all corn for eating, and I figured, how could the United States and surrounding countries eat that much corn? Turns out they don't. Corn's actually used as a byproduct in ethanol and some products we use every day, like gum, toothpaste, and even makeup.
Yeah, and I know you mentioned too that you found out that bulls aren't necessarily mean.
Right, yep. It's not like the running of the bulls in Spain. Our bulls are actually pretty tame. They spend most of their days sleeping and eating in the feedlot, and you can actually walk right up to them and pet them.
What's your degree in?
I have a Juris Doctorate from UNL here.
Okay, because I know now on a lot of farms they're using very high-tech equipment, and that was something new too for you probably.
It is, yeah. I was very surprised at how much technology farmers use. There's even tractors coming out now that can drive themselves, so I'm hoping that will allow my husband to help me around the house a little more.
Yeah, all right. Well,
Yep.
I'll tell you what, you're probably not the only one that has learned some of these things. There's a lot of consumers, a lot of people out there who may not know some of these things on the farm, and it's good to know that you're out there to kind of get that message out as well.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, and
Thank
you're going to
you.
stick around with the recipe, aren't you?
I am. 5-minute energy peanut butter balls.
Could use some energy.
We can all use that,
that's right.
yes.
Okay.
All right, thank you for sticking around.
Thanks, Renee. All right, well.